Pretty interesting matchup. Pichu is actually the lightest character in the game. And of course, Lucina having the power within the sword, she can definitely do damage to Pichu when it comes down to edge guards. But Pichu also super fast and also edge guard Lucina. So
the power within. I was like, all right, man, we got He-Man as Lucina coming up. But, you know, the other thing I was going to say, too, guys, you know, even though we said Void on Twitter, don't forget to follow Esports Arena, not only on Twitch, but also on Twitter for all great announcements for all types of games. We got Smash, we got Apex Legends, we got Fortnite. But for now, we have Tyrant versus Void. That's what we got. And, you know, I thought he was going to go Rob, but I forgot Rob versus Pichu is one of the worst matchups for Rob. So,
oh, and that down air, man, that's making Pichu look like one of the worst matchups for Lucina, especially with that recovery.
But, you know, Void fights against Lucina all the time. In addition to Lucina being such good combo food for Pichu, I was kind of surprised. Like, you know, I did want to see the Cloud. And yesterday, Tyrant only played Rob and Inkling. So, in bracket. So, this is the first time busting it out since, you know what I mean, since Squad Strike, which I guess doesn't count, but does count.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of one of those things I like to tell players, like, hey, if you do use Squad Strike and doubles, it's a little bit of a good warm-up, and I feel like Tyrant might be feeling Lucina right now, especially how he played in Squad Strike. And so far, if he gets that 4, I was going to say, if he gets that 4, he can put himself in an edge guard phase and look for the option there, but avoiding the slip through with quick attack.
Okay, no, you know what the thing I like, okay, one thing that Void's doing, and it's just, oh, nice, catches him going a little high on the Dolphin Slash, but one thing I like that Void's doing is, so after he jumps, he's holding down immediately and getting to Pichu's crouch, which obviously became one of the shortest characters in the game, now becomes even smaller, and for that, nice up B out of the shield, but for that, Tyrant is whiffing, like Lucina herself, her attacks are whiffing on Pichu, and he's following up with a down tilt, which leads into all Pichu's combos, you know, it's his combo starter, and it's just, you know, it's just working out in Void's favor. Like, he just has it. He has this Lucina matchup knowledge. Like, it's just evident watching the set. I mean, this first game right now. Also down a whole stack. So Tyrant's going to have to work a little bit more. Down air, super risky. Not as bad as it was in old games. Remember how old, like how much lag full down air used to be, no matter what, even land or not.
Yeah, but, of course, the last patch actually kind of buffed down air for all the, pretty much most of the FE characters in terms of, like, Marth and Lucina.
Yeah, Chrom and Roy also.
Yeah, Chrom, Roy, Marth, Lucina, they all have low end lag from down air, so it's a little bit much more safer to use now.
Not as bad. Hey, maybe you'll see it more neutral, like you see Tyrant's doing it right there. Void, you know, one thing, he hasn't got the, I call them Fruit Loops because that's from Dragon Ball FighterZ that Cell used to do. So it's when Pichu fast fall back airs and is able to combo up. He's only gone for one attempt for it, and he kind of messed it up so far, but it looks like he hasn't really needed to true confirm at 108, yeah.
And I like the fact that he went for that situation, saw where Tyrant was, and even uses the platform for a safe passage. If Tyrant was going to react, he wasn't going to be able to hit Pichu, he was going to hit only the platform.
You know, yeah, he's done this every single set I've commentated for Void. He just knows the percent. In addition, the window's way bigger for Lucina and Marth and Roy and all that. So, you know, Tyrant's got to watch out. He should know that Pichu can do the up throw thunder follow up on him. You know what I mean? At these percentiles. But
we're seeing Tyrant kind of hover over and give it a little bit of thought on who he wants to go next.
Inkling?
I was going to say, I do respect the Lucina pick, but it didn't play out as well as probably Tyrant might have been planning. The Inkling pick, that's going to be one more interesting one to see. He has projectiles, do a little bit more pressure on Pichu. Not only that, he starts off with a splat bomb. So speaking of projectiles, Tyrant kind of knows what his game plan is going to be here. Possibly use projectiles to hold Void. Not only that, understand what he can do against Void. One thing to note about Pichu is Pichu does damage to itself with each and every move of its special, and even some of its attacks. So a good example is, you know, one of Pichu's really popular moves, F-Tilt. He does 0.7% to itself after F-Tilt, so Tyrant might be looking to give Void the bit of runaround and tire him out a little bit.
Yeah, you know, like, say, when he's doing Thunder there, like, okay, down B, he does the most. I think it's 3.4 to himself when he does the Thunder. However, you know, Void's too smart of a player to be throwing out, like, electrical attacks all the time. Like, when he does Nair, he does up tilt. He's not going to hurt himself. But you see there, when he's doing these specials, he's now, Tyrant's taking the lead, even though he's probably only done, like, let's say 70%.
Oh, no. Ooh. And Tyrant thought he was able to escape up with a Thunder, with a spike in box. Hits him off with the wrong opportunity for Tyrant.
I talked to Void about that. Okay, see, those are the Fruit Loops. He did miss it again, but I talked to Void about it, and, you know, sometimes he aims for that. He doesn't want the Thunder to hit, so he'll purposely do it that way. Like, I was asking him, like, when he did off stage to Lucina yesterday, he's like, no, I was just trying to spike. Like, the extra hit was just accidental style. So it wasn't, you know, inadvertent, like, oh, I spiked, or he was just trying to hit him. Like, he knew the Thunder would spike him there.
Okay,
Oof.
Tyrant in a bit of disadvantage, having to retreat back to the ledge. Void catches him on the landing and another one. But Tyrant with great DI, still surviving at 110%. Tyrant is feeling the fury, but unfortunately...
Pineappled, man. I mean, yeah, you can't go straight up on Pokemon Stadium. In addition, Void, that wasn't true. Like, he just read that Tyrant was going to jump away, and he's like, all right, I'm going to do Thunder here. Wow, I didn't know Pichu's jab hit bottom ledge. That's not fair. But granted, Pichu is like the size of the ledge, like the height of the ground. So.
Okay, nice. Goes to that forward tilt. Tyrant with a great tech, so Voice is not gonna get that tech chase just yet.
Oh wow, I just realized Pichu at 171. Like, okay, forward throw won't kill, but back throw anywhere from the stage.
Yeah,
okay.
something's got to get for Tyrant here at the situation because it's looking like this game is not going to work with that back air. Great opportunity. That's what I wanted to see from Tyrant, right? Use the projectiles to cover Void, have him hold shield, and then react to what he's going to do once he lets go shield, right? And that situation, Tyrant was able to get the victory.
That's, a really good, actual strategy for it. In addition, one thing, I would like to see a little bit more neutral grabs or, like, trying to get, like, even neutral special. Like, the one thing that Inkling has, for people who don't know about Inkling, is so the ink that gets on, the opponent is not just a cosmetic thing. It's so they get more knockback and they have more damage to it. However,
actually, more damage, actually.
That's it. Okay, somebody told me yesterday knockback. I didn't believe it.
No, it's all good,
I was like, no way, man. Like, I'm not dying at 60 when I'm fully inked at F Smash. However, these are the kind of things, like, we're also mentioning that Pichu hurts itself. In addition, like, now you can get this extra damage for being, well, we're going to game 3 here with a nice down tilt to back air. But,
maybe
Tyrant in this game 3, maybe he splats a little bit more, gets a little bit more damage.
We saw how Tyrant was able to use the Splat Bomb to hold Void, get that back air, get the stock. That was part of the game plan of the situation. But of course, you have a game plan until you get hit. That's literally the situation of what happens, man. You get hit, and then your game plan changes, and then you're not able to execute your game plan the way you want to. And of course, Void being 2 games up against Tyrant's forced to probably make a character switch here, and of course he's definitely hovering over the Cloud. He definitely won an MSM with Cloud over Imhips Olimar, so definitely one of the things he was able to finally do. You won 1 MSM. Let's see if he can go ahead and beat Void here. He's got life or death situation here.
Yeah, nothing. Also in addition, like, even though it's life or death, like, this could be data for him to be Cloud. Like, maybe he just hasn't been feeling Cloud. Like, sometimes when I don't play a character for a while, like, yes, he played him in Squad Strike, but like, sometimes you go with a different mental and a different type of, like, maybe you're talking about doubles and Squad Strike. People are like, oh, I'm just going to play it, I'm just going to warm it up. But maybe he just hasn't played Cloud or hasn't labbed Cloud in a while and just wasn't feeling it. Just sometimes you just don't want to play a character for a bit, and that's fair.
And that down air making Tyrant barely survive with a limit coming in the nick of time as soon as he got hit by the down air. I like that opportunity from Tyrant. Use the double jump to try to cover the landing from Void, but Void slips through him. Nice.
Tyrant just gets out of these loops. I don't know if Void's messing it up or, Tyrant's just, like, I think, like, slightly SDIing it just a little bit away and able to dodge it. But it's really well done.
There's the jab reset and that forward smash that'll take it. And in that situation, Tyrant got caught by the Thunder Jolt.
That was a great. I mean, I guess Void knew he wasn't gonna. He was not looking for the tech Tyrant right there. I guess Tyrant wanted the neutral get up for the iframes, but however, he just kind of missed out on it. See, like that down tilt, it used to 2 frame in Smash 4. I'm not 100% sure if it 2 frames in this game. Oh, that might be it.
Yep, and that is it. Tyrant unable to grab the ledge. This Cloud pick, I understand having those hitboxes to throw out against Pichu, that back air. But he's got 2 stocks to 1 here, and Tyrant's going to have to play neutral like a god here and be careful with the trades against Void, but Void gets the grab. And like I'm telling you, man, you got to plan, but then you get hit, and things start to change.
Yeah, the thing is, it started off really well for him. Yes, he was down for a little bit, and then he took a lead by like 40–50%. However, he got the jab reset, and then immediately came out and lost his stock at 30. You know what I mean? That's like the life of Cloud, If you don't... If your opponent understands Cloud and he went for it all. Yeah. I respect it though. I mean,
he bet on black, and unfortunately black was not where it landed. It landed on red, and that's where Cloud's percent color is.
Damn, that was clever. All right. But okay, for here, like, you know what? If he plays neutral, like, out for the last 121, okay, let's say he gets his early kill on Pichu.
He can. I mean, Pichu is the lightest character in the game.
I mean, I was going to say he gets a nice down smash, but yeah, this is Void. Like, I just That's it. Yeah, dude.